as you saw, I had a doctor's appointment and it was with a therapist. I decided that I was feeling the need to go and talk to somebody. I have struggled with anxiety and depression symptoms for a while, and it just started feeling like, after giving myself so much time of trying to handle it on my own, after trying all the things I knew and all of my tools that I have, it felt bigger. It felt bigger than I could do on my own. And so I decided to make an appointment and go and talk to somebody. So I called our insurance. I looked into what our benefits were for that. And it was actually really, really helpful and affordable. So I made an appointment. And I don't really know what all this is going to look like as far as how much I'm going to be doing. But even just that first appointment was extremely helpful. The first appointment, just to kind of go over how that was really just getting to know each other, or her getting to know me, her getting to hear what's been going on, what I've been through. We talked a lot about my brother, because for me that was kind of the start of this turning into what it is. And going from there, as far as everything that's happened and just what's going on, like what we have going on, all the ups and downs. And yeah, that was kind of the start of that. And then she did give me a couple of things to think about, a couple of things that I hadn't thought about or had not seemed like maybe it would be a good fit for me, but she encouraged me to try it and see. And she kind of helped me look at things differently and kind of evaluate what's going on and say, okay, maybe you could adjust this way or use it this way, might be best for you because of just what's normal for you, as far as like when I usually have the hardest times. I think it was really good for me to get that foundation started and get some of that perspective on those things, and it kind of gave me somewhere to start. I have a couple things to try, I have some resources to look into, and it was really, really, really helpful. It was interesting because I had mostly only ever been to a grief counselor before, and it's a different situation. It's a different kind of struggle that you're facing between the two. For me, they're connected, but also not, because I had those tendencies beforehand. So if you don't know my story, my brother passed away in 2012. Before then, I was always a worrier. Always. I had the hypervigilance. I dwelled on things. I worried. But it was never actual anxiety. It was just worry, if that makes sense. And I had those tendencies. And yeah, I'd say I could talk myself into a stomach ache, but nothing like an anxiety attack at all or anything like that. And certainly I had never really struggled with any kind of level of depression. And I lost my brother, and all of that got heightened with the anxiety, where it turned into full-blown anxiety. And we have had a lot happen since. We've had a lot of things happen since, with the infertility, with things being up and down, with goals we're trying to achieve. And it's just been a lot of emotional roller coaster. And I've had a lot of moments of feeling stuck. And I think all of that kind of culminated into, this feels bigger than I could do on my own. And so there you go. it was interesting to get her perspective because they had me take this little survey beforehand and rate certain things, and she did help me kind of look at, okay, you're functioning fine, you're functioning really well, but emotionally is where you're struggling. And I kind of had that thought that that's probably it, but I was also like, I so easily question myself on staying on top of things. So there you go. I really just wanted to share that because I talk to you guys all the time about, if you feel the need to talk to somebody, do it. That there's no shame in it. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's actually a sign of strength. And so I'm living out that example by, I started feeling like I could benefit from it. So I did it. And I have another appointment with her next month. It's actually a whole month apart, but that's okay. It'll be good to see what that time frame looks like. It won't be overwhelming, but it'll also give me kind of time to try things in between and it still be pretty fresh as far as what I'm trying and everything. That is what I wanted to update you guys on. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was encouraging to you to feel that freedom to do what you need to do for you. I am really excited to see how this pans out for me and what this leads to. And I'll keep you guys updated. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!